Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Bit Heroes and the new content, Tier 13, which is awesome. We've got Bitgor running at the moment. I did a Bitgor run yesterday. I decided to use one of my Bitgors. I have a few. Where are they? Consumables. I think I've got 4 left. I got 4 left. So I decided to just run one yesterday and do 3 shard baskets. It did not go well. I got 2 drops. That's all I got. And one of them was a world boss legendary. The other one was... Where is equipment? The other one was one of the set pieces, which was handy. So we have 1 out of 4 set pieces. And then I got this legendary from world boss. So I did, I think it was like 70 something raids yesterday and got 1 drop with Bitgor with 500%. It wasn't a good return. It's not a good return at all. But what can you do? RNG. Vision, good morning. How are you? The Master, welcome. So I thought we'd do a raid shard basket today. Good, how am I? Yeah, I'm fine. Not bad. Just woke up, so, you know, day's not ruined just yet. Yeah, I thought we'd do a raid shard basket, 20 raids, plus the 5 raids that I got from natural regen overnight. Should be decent. Oh my goodness, look who's here. It's a special day. Everyone should feel privileged. Scarlett, hello. How are you? Mrs. Don't speak to me anymore. Yeah, I still can't do anything close to tier 11 with trials. So we won't be doing tier 13 trials anytime soon. I haven't actually tried. We'll try after this because fuck it, why not? But this is entry level to tier 12 set piece, and I still get wiped sometimes. So unless they've scaled it differently now that the new patch is out, that the new tiers out and everything, I don't know. We'll give it a go and see how we go. You're good. Nomadic, welcome. Good morning, or wherever you are from. Good evening, night, afternoon, morning. Good morning for me. You're good. How about me? I'm okay. Yeah, Seagull, we're still getting done at the entry level of the set piece part of trials of tier 12. So we're gonna need to gear up before we could take on tier 13, which is annoying, which is super fucking annoying, because that takes out one of the avenues to get legendaries, and you need legendaries to be able to level up, right? To gear up, because you need a bunch of legendaries to break down for materials, so you can upgrade your set pieces or other legendaries, etc. So the ability to not be able to do current patch highest tiered Trials Gauntlet sucks donkey balls. Sucks giant donkey balls. VA. So 5:56 in the afternoon. I have no idea what VA is. I'm assuming it's a state in the US. Vancouver. That's in Canada. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not up with the US states. But either way, good afternoon to you then. I don't remember anything about the game. It's been that long. Virginia, right, got it. Yeah, but I don't know, there's 50 states and they're all like got 2 letters to the abbreviation for their state. I don't know. Don't worry, you don't want to come here anyways? Not at the moment. No, America scares me, honestly. Let's try. We can't even do it. We can't even do it. Let's try the hardest. Utah from Discord. Welcome. Thanks for the follow. Zodo, good morning. How's your face? You're finally on time. Is it bad that I can't do my current tier in trials. Well, I'm having the same problem. So yeah, it's bad, but I mean, what can you do? Ah, shit, I wasted that. Spooky, good morning. I also stream locked at 1080 again. God damn it. Hopefully they'll fix it eventually, because not everyone has a computer that's beefy enough to run everything at the highest quality. And by not everyone, I mean me. Well, it would be more of a internet thing than your computer, your internet speeds, right? I struggled with tier 10 trials at tier 11. Yeah, I mean, normally I could do the next tiers, like base entry level, if that makes sense. And then it takes me till the end of the tier, where I've got like my whole set pieces and all that shit to be able to do the set part of it. But yeah, at the moment, like I don't even have the option. Nomadic, welcome, and I already welcomed you, but thank you for the follow. You can sub with Amazon Prime for free. Yes, you can. Yes, 100% true. Hold on then. All right, anticipation. If you're gonna sub, make sure you tell Janet something, so she has to say it out loud. If it gives you the option, it should do. Alright, well this is going alright actually. How? I don't know, but it's going okay. What is this song? I need to skip it, it's annoying. What level do you need to be to join the guild? Which guild? My guild? Which guild? Iconic or Chicken Coop? Do you want to use your free sub on Chook? I want a spot like that. It's level 79. Iconic. You need to be... Okay. Okay, can we do higher? No, we still can't do higher. Why can't I do it? I don't actually know. Spook? You want a spot like that at level 79? Is that your guild? Subscriber. Have you beaten the new dungeons on hard and heroic? Ah, that's what locks it. All right. Nice. Yeah, we can do that. Let's just do invasion, get this out of the way, because I hate it. I had a brain fart. I had a brain fart and for the life of me, could not remember how to unlock the next tier. I'm the only streamer you watch, even though you go MIA for ages. Aw. Aw. And yeah, you're right. You do go MIA for like months. But you're a busy girl. So it's fair enough. Either way, every time you're here, it's a treat. Okay, yeah, so we'll knock out... what's this? Invasion. And then we'll go do the dungeons. And then we'll do the 5 raids that I have left. And then we'll use the raid shard basket. Considering the set in the raid is DPS, that means I don't need to focus on heroic world boss. I mean, if I can do it, fucking great. But I don't think it's going to happen. Unless I get carried like last year. Which is nice, because then I can just run normal world boss, and it's just like, it's chill, and I don't have to worry about it, and I can just 2-man it with somebody, and it's just nice and easy and casual. And then I can just get a bunch of legendaries from world boss, because I don't need any of the world boss gear, sets and mythics. I think the set from World Boss is also DPS, but it's the set from Raid is going to be much more unobtainable. Obtainable, not unobtainable. English! So, yeah, probably just do World Boss with energy on just normal and rack up some drops that way. That's the plan. Can you get the cotton candy mount from this invasion? Yeah, I think you might be able to actually. This guy, right? I think. Invasion sucks. It's so boring. I should just clear all of my teams and just have my, like, one team. Just to get it over and done with quicker. Because this is the only team that does anything anyway. Okay, well that was fun. Let's go and do these on hard and heroic. And auto set and forget. It's a weird way of spelling Zarlog. Striker TV, welcome. Oh, he's cute. But he can go fucking die in a fire because he didn't join us. It's muffin time. Shit, yeah, it is. Welcome. How did you get dank? Eating muffins because it's muffin time. Oh yeah, we hit 400 as well. So there's that. That's pretty good. We hit level 400 yesterday, and we're 401 now because I did, as I said, I did 30. No, it's like 70 something raids yesterday with Bitgor, so I got like a whole level worth of experience yesterday. Tanks, yeah, we're 401, which is cool, but. Yeah, out of 70 plus raids, we got one drop with Bitgor. That's really fucking bad. That's like super bad RNG to get one drop. Luckily it was the set piece, but still, that's horrible. Horrible. So hopefully we get some more luck today. But yeah, hitting 400 feels good. I really wanted to do it before the 3-year anniversary, but I didn't have the skills to pay the bills to get it done. I still got it done in May, technically, so I'll hold on to that. May's the first, is when I started, so it's 3 years to the month of playing. We'll go with that, and then that way, I feel a bit better about not making it. What are the set piece stats? I can show you. It is in here. There we go. Earth damage. Okay, so for the 2 set, it's 4% in power for each SP you have. For 3 set, it is 25% chance to deal 50% extra earth damage. And the 4th thing is 15% dual strike, gain 30% earth damage to enemy deal. Sorry, wait, gain? That's not right. Gain 30% earth damage to enemies above 75% health. So. Yeah. 15% dual strike. I'm all in. 15%. I'll take us over 50. YouTuber streamer privileges, that's how he has Dan. Not really, no. Funnily enough. It was during, I got Gilgamesh. Why can't I talk this morning? What the shit is wrong with me? I got Gilgamesh when I left the council. And because I had to leave the council because of all the IRL stuff going on with the family and everything. And I just didn't have time to do council stuff. So Gilgamesh is a super nice guy. He just sent me a message saying like, hey man, sorry to hear of all that. I'll throw you a friend slot. And I went, oh, that's really nice of you. Then at the start of last tier, I wanted to do some world boss, heroic world boss to try and get the fire set, which I ended up doing. And I think it was, who was I with? I was with Roasty and somebody. I can't remember who else it was. Anyway, ended up happening that I asked Gilgamesh. I said, "Hey man, can you help me with heroic world boss? If you've got like some spare energy." He goes, "I've got 400 energy worth. Yep, I'll come in. Let's do it." And he then stayed for like 3,000 energy that I had, and then we couldn't quite do it. And so he's just like, "If your friend that leaves, if he's happy to leave, I can get Dan in and we'll be able to do it with Dan easy." And so whoever was with me, I think it might have been Roasty still, said, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll leave. If you can do it, go for it." So I had Gilgamesh and Dan just carry me through World Boss, and then Dan's just like, "Hey, Chook, like turn friend slots on. I'll throw you an ad." So it wasn't anything to do with YouTube privileges or anything like that. It was just I was lucky that I was, I think maybe because I was in the council as well. I don't really know. But yeah, Dan was just nice and threw me an ad. So I have got people add me from doing streams. Like people come into stream and say, "Hey, add me if you want." They're like level 600 or something like that. But yeah, Dan was just nice, and Gilgamesh was not. They're just nice people, I guess. Rice God, welcome. As a serious answer, I think Dan just had a spare friend slot. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, then we got Dan. What? Danolumbus? Danolumbus? I don't know what that is, but we'll have a look at it. I need to start paying attention to what I'm saying so I can English better. Another Columbus, I assume. I don't know. Let's check it out. This was heroic, right? This is actually testing the team? Oh my goodness. Why am I on... Oh yeah, because I didn't... Oh shit. Dr. Beetroot. Get it. Oh, you didn't get in there. Alright, well, we died, which is interesting. Dr. Bird, yeah, I read Beetroot. So for me, he's from now on, he's going to be Dr. Beetroot. Fusion. Let's see what it was. This one. Okay. You need 3 of this dude. What do you get? 20% block. 25% chance to vampirism, sorry, when you get hit. And all these new terms and shit, as well as the electric elemental stuff. So all the elemental stuff from last tier and all this new things from this tier is going to make older fams redundant super quickly. So like my +5 glass dosses, for instance, will start just becoming more and more useless as time goes on. All right, hang on. Let me see if I can get that info and we can talk about it. Okay, here we go. Spooky pinned some stuff about this. Okay, hold on for a sec. And no, that's not right. There we go. That's the one. All right, we can look up here. Vampirism. When you get hit, you have an X% chance to trigger a drain effect on the target that hit you. This damage is equal to drain target skill, 45%. Then there's patience. You gain X amount of DR for each SP you have. Then there's adrenaline. Each turn, you gain X amount of damage up to X times 4. Then it resets back. Revitalize. When you hit, you spread heal for X% the damage dealt. Bolster. When you hit, you spread shield for X% of the damage dealt. Purification. You have X% chance to regain 1 SP after spending SP. Shock. Each hit applies a stack to the target. Upon receiving a third stack, they explode, dealing damage to all enemies equal to the amount of damage stacked. Combustion. Each hit applies a stack on the target. Upon receiving a third stack, they receive damage equal to the amount of damage stacked. So is that not just the same thing? Each hit applies a stack to the target. Upon receiving the third stack, they receive damage. Oh, so that's just one, and shock is AoE, right? Sap, when you hit an enemy, you drain 25% of the current SP, and Oxide, remove 50% of the target's shield before dealing damage. So there's more new shit to worry about, which is always welcome, because there's not enough to grind for already. Okay, let's get going. Guess you're a sub now? Did it go off? It didn't go off. Waiting for him to realize? I just realized because you told me. But I didn't get a notification about it. Maybe it's still coming. Did you write anything for Janet? I don't know, but I got the blue thingy. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you got the blue thingy, it worked, right? But it hasn't come through. Either way, thank you, Scarlett. That's very, very nice of you. You could have used that anywhere, so using it here is... Oh, successful. You know what I should be doing? Using it here is super appreciated, is what I'm trying to say. Let's turn off this so we can start catching multiples of things in case we need them for fusions or something later. What is this? Amal! Is that an auto host or are you here? Oh, you're actually here. My goodness. Amal and Scarlett in the same chat? What is this? I need to write this day down. Sunday, May the 31st. It's a good day. Ruborn. Welcome, dude. How are you? And Amal, how's your face? Do you think they should buff old familiars? I think they should do something to... Short answer, yes. I think they should do something to even out the curve type thing of it. Because if you're at the start of the game, well, I guess it's a sense of progression as well. Like this Bit Heroes, the whole thing is just sense of progression, right? It's bashing your head against the wall until you complete that barrier to get to the next one, and then you bash your head against that wall until you beat that barrier, and then you get to the next one. So having stuff, which is why I made the guides and everything to help alleviate those problems. But like familiars, for instance, you go Shramps and Borland both +5, and then you replace them with Eularius and Remuti both +5, or you know you can do Wincelobo and Velk or whatever. These are just examples. And then after that, you can start making legendaries. So you might go for the Glasdos, or you might already have enough fams to make like a +3 Bobodom or a Walkham or whatever it is. And then I guess now with all these new attributes, maybe then it's now upgrading from them to the next tier of familiar with all that new attributes and stuff. So it's just like a logical progression. Or they go back and they just blanket buff all like legendary fams. No, like not. I don't think buffing commons and rares and epics and stuff is worthwhile, because ultimately you're going to be using legendaries anyway. But they could just go back and buff all the legendaries and just give them like 4% earth damage, or I don't know, whatever. Make Zarlok better. Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? So Spooky has +5 Zarlok, which is a mythic, and it's just not that good. Because a legendary fam, like that one I just got before, the Skepmatic for, is just better because it's newer. So I think it is. I think it's just a progression thing where you get to the point where you can make legendaries, and you stable them, and then now you have to get to the next tier with all the fancy doodads. So yeah, it just means that any fams that we have are now kind of redundant, which is sad, because you put a lot of time and effort into doing them, and then you have to replace them. So if you early game, like if you're still leveling up and you're still going through all the tiers and stuff, it doesn't make a difference. because you won't have, you know, a +5 Zarlok, for instance, like Spooky does, that you just need to replace, which is really sad. Or my Glazlosses and stuff, because I worked hard to get them and all the rest of it. But yeah, it's an interesting one. I don't think they will buff anything. I think they'll just keep as is, but yeah, it's pretty frustrating. But it's just, there's so much new shit going on at the moment. In the last, well, since Kong took over, there's just so much new stuff to juggle. It's a bit overwhelming. Most Boomer fams are still viable if they can be +5'd. Yeah, they're probably viable, but you know, the newer ones are going to be better overall. I think they should buff old familiars, but they won't. Yeah, so correct. We just talked about that. Make it easier for new players to catch up. Make Zarlok better, please. When did you start? I didn't get a notification. What? I pinged on Discord, and yeah, Twitch should have sent you a thing. What are we? 25 minutes ago. So you're not too late. Also, you don't like Bit Heroes, so you can, I don't know, you can listen to my sweet voice in the background while you do art or something until we start Trials and Manor. I guess. Oh shit, I forgot this guy. It's like blob of crap. But like the new familiars have more special abilities than the old mythic familiar. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Like, you know, the old familiars aren't going to be as strong. So you could have like a +5 mythic, like Spook, and then you can have like a +5 legendary, and that legendary is going to be way stronger than the mythic. So, yeah. Mean King, good morning. The screen is black. If your screen is black, just redo Twitch, reload Twitch. Should fix it. That's a your end problem, not a stream problem, I think. No one else has black screen as far as I'm aware. Kong isn't even creative enough to release a raid and new zone that doesn't have to do with Melvins. Black boy, good morning. Fishing is OP. Welcome, dude. How's your face? Goring it today? You are? Nice. Let me know how you go. I completely did not remember this at all. At all. Well, there you go. Yeah, so we still have a Bitgor from yesterday. But I was pretty disappointed, honestly, with my... Hey! There you go. Got loot already. It's the invisible bitch. Ah, correct. Yes. The invisible bitch. Nice. I just remember why I don't play anymore. Steam won't open the game. Oh, really? You play on your phone there, right? Got 12 items in tier 11 using a gore. Yeah, so, oh, you got tier 12 items in tier 11. Is that what you're saying? I was saying at the start of the stream, but for everybody, everybody that just got here, I'm using a Bitgor, so 500% item find. And I did 70+ raids yesterday, and I got 1 drop. So it was not good. So hopefully we can do better today. I hate to play on phone. I prefer it because you can. It's like Nintendo Switch, right? You can play it docked on your TV, or you can take it with you and do yeah, you know, your Pokemans or your whatever it is, as you're walking around or going to the zoo or fucking, I don't know, taking a shit on the toilet. I don't know. You can take it anywhere. So on your phone is handy because it's like you can just do it whatever you're doing. And it's an idle game basically. So you just click set and forget, check it back in on 2 or 3 minutes and do it again. So I prefer on the phone. If I'm going to sit at my desk, I'd prefer to play like an actual, like proper PC game. So yeah, like I was just, you know, watching TV yesterday, and watching, I don't know, I can't even remember what I was doing actually, what I was watching, but I just had my phone next to me and was just doing raids all day. No, the costume buy. Heh? Last night I got a mythic ring from the new raid with 25% boosts. Oh, really? Nice. These fams are eating my gold? I don't know. They can have it. I'm just throwing it at them like shrapnel. It's like, do you want my gold? You do? Okay. Maybe I've just got to ask them first. That guy's drinking Melvin diarrhea. It's no good. You prefer mobile as well? Hang on. Answer me on other games. Oh, right. You're talking to Roasty. Wait, Roasty's here? I missed that. Roasty, welcome. Okay, so we should be able to do better, more trials, more Goodera now. More Goodera, better trials. Alright, what's it start at? 210. Alright, hold on to your butts. I should probably manual it, but I'm not going to. Oh, yeah, this is not good, is it? Shit. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it convincingly, at least. I might be able to just pull one out of the air. Pull one out of the air. Pull one out of... Why can't I speak English today? What the hell? Oh, God. I'm getting a ton in raids, Bitgor, 2 to 3 legendaries per basket. Nice. Yeah, no, I'm getting fucking jack diddly bubkis. It's an indie, click and leave it. All you have to do is check back when you're done and then get to press. You got no drops, pretty much. The only reason people don't play on PC because they don't have one. That's true. I guess you can't do a thing if you don't have the thing. Maybe their diarrhea is coffee, but I'm drinking coffee right now. Don't tell me this. Only 29 mil gold. What happened? What do you mean? I've always had 29 mil gold. Elias! Welcome, dude. Welcome back. It's been a while, my friend. Can you recommend a guild? Well, you can join the subscriber guild. They got spots open at the moment, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm drinking Melvin's butt stuff. Missed 3 days, I was too tired. Well, it's good to see you either way. A guild that is 100 above 150 is always a sub guild. What? Is anyone from the coop in here? Anyone in chat? We're actually doing it. Watch us get 2 rares and 3 commons. Okay, I'm gonna manual this bitch. Oh. No. Batty, why are you so OP? Okay, I should be able to auto from here, surely. Yeah, we're good. How do you get gems so fast? Playing on mobile and watching ads. Oh shit, we got a legendary, like, nubbin thing. What are they called in this tier, actually? It took me almost the whole tier of last tier to remember what they were called in last tiers. What are they called in this tier? Monster Cell. Okay. Monster Cell. Got it. Alright, well that's Trials Invasion and PvP done. We have no more energy for the moment. Let's get stuck into some raids. Yeah, gems, it's just if you play on mobile, you get ads all the time. And then they're bringing in this new ad thingy apparently next week, which will make it even more ads. So, yeah. You just watch a bunch of ads, basically. And save. Don't spend them on anything. had to go for a couple of minutes. What did I miss? I left when you were doing disco rock punk. You didn't really miss anything. We didn't get anything, so we just used all of our we've used all of our energy, and then PvP trials and the other one, invasion. So now we're just getting stuck into some raids. Melbourne's look like they're having a time. These guys are just having anal sex back here. It's just they put your character in the way, so you mask them, you censor them. They're going at it. He's even crying. It hurts so much. Dan's pet has a full view of it. Yeah. That's right. Change, good morning. How are you? Yeah, I don't like the aesthetic of this raid at all. The fams are fine, but I don't like this kind of grey, like washed out kind of teal kind of color scheme. I don't know, it's just a bit beige, just a bit bleh. But I don't know, I guess you can't win them all. Marl is lurking, okay. The last two in the Melbourne chain in the background are eating ass. The last two? In the Melbourne chain? What Melbourne chain? You talking about these guys? With the new tiered PvP and trial gauntlet reward system, is it viable to start to strat to stay in a tier to farm up mats? What's going at it? I don't know. I would say the ones hanging onto each other in the middle of the screen. Okay. These ones? Right, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, I would say that if you can progress, you should. This is just my opinion. Don't you know, take this as canon and what you should be doing in data. This is, well, I'm in my head, if you can progress, you should progress, because the sooner you progress, the sooner you get to endgame, right? For example, I'm tier 10 and can get like top 10 rank in Trial Gauntlet, which is like a lot of mats. Yeah, I mean, I hadn't thought of that, honestly. I like, with everything going on and all the new information and stuff, I hadn't even crossed my mind. I mean, you definitely can. We'll check the mats when we get out of here, and we'll see what's up. But getting to like the final tier as soon as possible is also like the you know, that should be a goal. I don't know. It's a good question. It's a very good question. Let me see what the mats are. Does anyone else have any opinions on that? All right. Oh, I should put skeleton keys back on. The big version of this guy sucks. He hits really hard. You don't know, to be honest. Yeah, I guess it might take like a bit. Hang on. Hide level on world chat. What? Hide level. Whatever. What am I doing? Decline treasures. Open that bitch. Give me my epic and gems. Oh my god, I got a legendary. That's the second legendary ever I've gotten out of a skeleton key. That's crazy. Oh. They changed the whole ranking system last update or something. I know every tier has different mats, like tier 10 Trial and Gauntlet are different than tier 11. Oh, is it? And now staying in a low tier is pretty good for farming runes and mounts and etc. I mean, I guess you could kind of like twink yourself a bit and then like smash out the next tier. Bop is awesome. Yeah, Bop's great. He's a good dude. Zaire, I'm just gonna call you Zar. Welcome. What do you think is the best class right now, as in DPS, tank, etc.? Thank you, Vision. I would say if you're free to play, just stay as DPS. If you're gonna throw money into the game, then you can consider tank. But if you're just starting if you're still leveling through the zones as well, like if you're not at end game, I would say DPS, because to be a tank you need the perfect stats and the sets and everything, whereas DPS you can just whatever you have, you're still going to be doing damage. If you don't have sets and mythics and stuff, you're going to be doing less damage, but you'll still be doing damage. Whereas if you go a tank without sets and mythics and stuff, you're just going to die immediately because you don't have any tanky stats. So, yeah, I would say DPS. It's weird that they have different mats per tier. That's super strange. I don't know why they would do that. Bait is a DPS who failed to be a full tank. It's just like the little tank that could. I think I can. I think another reason why I don't like this raid so much is my least favorite animal on Earth is a moth. And they're all just like mothmen. And I don't like moths. It's just, they're just no good. They're just dirty bastards that fly at your head. Every time you see a moth, it just flies straight at your face. The one with the big head, discuss here. This guy. It's just moths are just no good. They have no redeeming features. Can be cute. How? They're no good. You are from Aussie, where they carry off small dogs or rhinos. Yeah, that's right. We got Mithra just hanging out in the bush. Fuck. This raid describes how the game is now. So at least they have some awareness. What? The raid describes how the game is? What do you mean? We've seen your spiders? Yeah. Don't come to Australia. Everything wants to kill you. I find that stereotype so funny. Because, like, I'm 35, and I've never moved out of the state I'm in. Like, I've never lived anywhere else other than Victoria. And I can count on one hand the amount of times I've seen an animal that could kill me. Like one of the dangerous animals type of thing. Like not in a zoo or something, like out and about, you know. It's just not that, like, it's just not that kind of thing. But it's just, we got this giant stereotype. It's like, if you come to the country, you will die. And then there's also the conspiracy thing that Australia isn't real. and the country doesn't exist and all that. Lies? And you see humans all the time? That is true, yeah. Yeah. No, a guy I went to school with, I've told this story before, but a guy I went to school with, he died because he was jumping off a pier into the ocean, and then was getting out and jumping, getting out, jumping, getting out, etc. And it was near some rock pools, and a blue ring octopus stung him while he jumped into the water, obviously. And then the blue ring octopus stung him, and then he was just apparently I wasn't there, but he was flailing about on the top of the water, and then just sunk and drowned. Well, I guess died via drowning, but he would have died from the blue ring octopus sting anyway. So that was not good, obviously. But that's the only person I've ever known, heard of anything that's been fucked up by some Australian animal. And blue ear octopuses, they're I don't know, as big as your phone. They're tiny. They're little babbies. But yeah. And they're super pretty too, but fuck, you don't want to touch it. You'll die. You'll literally die. And down here, I live in the southeast most part of Australia. We don't have the funnel web spiders. In Sydney, they have the funnel web spiders. They can kill you. Kangaroos will box you and steal your girl. That's true. You don't want to fuck with a kangaroo. Out of every single Australian animal that you wouldn't want to fuck with, cassowary is definitely the top one. You do not want to fuck with a cassowary. You'll just die. Not because they're poisonous, not because they're venomous, not because of this, that. It'll just fuck you up. They're basically dinosaurs. I think instead of adding a new tier, the devs should add a new way to play the game and more different types of weapons so people don't have to build the same build. Poisonous kangaroo. It's, do you guys know what a cassowary is? Should I do freaking Australian animal time with Chook? They have a rock and they're flipping, yeah. Well, yeah, they got a crest. They're brutal. It's an emu with a rock on its head. Yeah. Let's see if I can find this video. If I can find the video, I'll show what I mean. What the? I can't seem to find it. Oh well, you have to trust me. Cassowaries, they're no good. Oh, they're awesome, but they're brutal. What the fuck is a cassowary? I'll show you. Where's a good picture of one? I guess that's good. Fucking window captures. There you go. That's a cassowary. It's like an emu with this giant, crest thing on its head. But its talons, its claws, Let's see. Cassowary Talon. Shit, as if that's not terrifying. Oh wait. There we go. Yeah. You don't want to fuck with cassowaries. I'm telling you. They're brutal. You'll just like get ripped in half. It's a murder chookin', yeah. It has sharp claws. It definitely does kick the shit out of you. Yeah, they basically they gut you. They just kick you with their talons and gut you, and then ram you and stuff with their head and all the rest of it, and just tackle you and body slam you and all the rest of it. They're just brutal. These new chookins, these new chooks are so loud. Oh really? The little chirps. An emu with a kitchen knives for nails. Cassowary is something you only see once in your life. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen one wild, but yeah, I would not fuck with one. Okay, let's do a raid shard. Basket. See if we can get something. We did get one legendary. What was this? A neck. Okay. Well, I've got the set piece neck. This one. So that's not good for us. We can break that down. That's fine. Okay, right. Cassowary is a dinosaur that didn't agree with the whole extinction thing. And you only see it once in your life because you won't survive the second encounter. They're fast as fuck. Yes, they are. Yeah, they're always talking. So peaceful when they sleep. Yeah. Chookins. So cute though. Yeah, what other like unknown Aussie animals? Do you guys know what quokkas are? Hold on. Quokkas are so freaking cute. Yeah. Quokkas. I'll show you a quokka. They're adorable. They're the best. There you go. Look at it. Look how fucking cute it is. It's like, shit, yeah, I'm eating a leaf. I'm so happy with my life right now. The only thing that makes quokkas not so good is that if threatened by a predator, they just throw it, like they throw their babies, they throw their young at the predator and run away. Like they use them as bait. That's like the only bad thing about a quokka. But yeah, there you go. That's a quokka. Did I say cock? I did now. Real life bait tank. Yeah. Survival of the fittest. Yeah, they just turf him. Wombats. Wombat's my favorite Australian animal, but I think everyone knows what a wombat is. But wombats are the best. They're actual best. They're just little tanks. Like that's, you can get a size comparison there. Well, like they're pretty chunky, and they're just these little tanks that walk around just grunt around and stuff. And they're super, well, I mean, they're not super tame, I guess, if you meet like a feral one or whatever, but yeah, we go camping every once in a while. Hang on, I'll see if I can get that. Yeah, we go camping every once in a while, and where we go camping, there's a lot of like, you get wallabies there and wombats and rosellas and all these like native Australian animals and stuff are around in the bush there because it's kind of like in the bush. And just at night, wombats will just walk through your campsite, and you can just like pat them and stuff. It's pretty cool. I'll show you if I can find it. Here we go. Let's just save that. Damn it. Bear with me. Okay. There you go. There's me with a wombat. So they just walk around. And that was, I don't know, it was either, no, that was late afternoon, probably about 5, 6 p.m. And they just come through your campsite and at things. They're great. What about a drop bear? Yeah. You know about that? That's crazy. Big ass coconuts. Yeah, I think someone's died from a coconut to their head. That sounds familiar. We got a lot of stuff. Like it's I wouldn't say it's boring, but it's kind of like for us Aussies because we're just used to it. But like people that have never been to Australia or don't know much about it and stuff and find out all these things, being like, what the fuck is this country? Like, how do people survive? All this sort of thing. Why and how is everyone on my team riding hoverboards? It's a mount you get from the new raid. Yeah. It's a mount that's a really common drop from the new raid, so everyone got it. That's doing raid. What's this? Raid 10? Is that right? Something? Whatever raid this is. Drop bear. You tell me if they're a myth. I wouldn't fuck with it. I'll never trust a koala. You made me feel better if I could. Yeah, no, koalas, as cute and cuddly and stuff as out, they will also fuck you up. Like, their claws are pretty extreme. Like, and they get angry. Like, koalas get, like, look at this. They get super angry. I mean, most of the time they're chill, right? But if you aggravate them or something, like, yeah, koala will fuck you up. Tasmanian devils, they're cute. Okay, all the pictures of them make them look like rats, but they are cute. That's a Tassie devil. Yeah, it's great. This is like fucking, you know, it's some documentary. Scariest thing about a koala is its feet. Yeah, the claws are nasty. You have fish? Yeah, we got heaps of fish. We got box jellyfish. That'll kill you. Can't call that a devil. Dude, some fish from Australia is cool as shit. Like what? I think blue ring octopus, what I was talking before, I think they're native to here. I don't think they're anywhere else. I'm trying to think of a native Australian fish and I can't. What else is there? Blue tangs. Blue tang, eh? Blue tang. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. When you said blue tang, I thought you misspelt blue tongue. Blue tongues are also cool. Lungfishes are freaky looking, but still cool. A lungfish, I've heard of that. There's too many fish. Like, there's too many names for fish. Oh, it's like an eel. Why did Pac-Man just die? Everyone else heard that, right? An axolotl? It's the best fish you've ever seen. Well, axolotls are like fish with feet. They're I can't think of the word. They can live out of water and on in water and on land, I think. William, good morning. Axolotls are salamanders, which are amphibians. There you go. The truth bombs. The knowledge. I have to go to bed. Alright, dude. Take care. Sleep well. We'll see you next time. Okay, this song is giving me cancer. That's why I wrote animals, not fish. They're illegal to keep, and yes, I do know that axolotls are like semi-high maintenance because they just make a lot of fucking mess. Like, you got to have a really good filter and you got to change the water regularly and da da da. Like, so if you want to like get one, it's quite a investment type of thing. What games do we play other than Bit Heroes? Freaking everything, man. At the moment, we're like, after this stream, we're streaming Trials of Mana. But if you go to YouTube, my YouTube, YouTube, you can see all of the games that we've streamed. Every stream that I do, I upload to YouTube. So for the people that can't make the stream, they can still watch it if they want to. So let me go there and I'll tell you what the most recent games we've played. So at the moment, we're playing Trials of Mana. Before that, we did a Dark Souls run. Before that, we did Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. Before that was XCOM 2. Breath Edge, Resident Evil 3, Outward. We played a bit of Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Code Vein, Warframe, Neo, Dragon's Dogma, Spider-Man, The Witcher 3, Monster Hunter World, Horizon Zero Dawn, Pokemon Sword, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Borderlands 3. So, everything, basically. Bingo and Solitaire, yeah, that too. Star Wars and Horizon Zero Dawn is still your favorite? Horizon's so good. It's so good. It's if you have a PS4 and you haven't played Horizon Zero Dawn, just do it. Go buy it. You won't be disappointed. It's so fucking good. Are you doing some kind of tutorials or guides for Bit Heroes? I've returned to the game after a long time off, and I'm not sure how to make progress. Yeah, I have a gajillion guides on my YouTube as well. So go check them out. There's a 10-part beginner's guide. There's a comprehensive guide to familiars, like everything you could possibly want to know about familiars. There's heaps. So yeah, just go to that YouTube link, and look up the Bit Heroes playlist, and there's just a bunch of guides and stuff in there. Also consider joining my Discord, as there's 600 plus people in there that play Bit Heroes and can offer advice and offer friend slots and all that good stuff. So between those two, you should be able to get a knowledge. One times knowledge of how to play. Sounds really good. We'll check. Thanks. No worries. Yeah, so I started playing Bit Heroes 3 years ago, and then I started making content for it 2 years ago, and I had no idea. I thought like I did a 10-part beginner series guide thing, expecting it to get maybe like, 100 views max, and it blew up. And then for a long time, I think I was the only guide videos on YouTube for this game. But either way, I've had pretty good feedback on them, so hopefully they can help you. Your favorite fish is a Gary fish? Nice. I'm gonna go play Rocket League with my buddy. See you later, Chook. Alright, Vision, see you later. Thanks for coming. Zelda was... Shut up, alarm. Zelda was good as fuck too, even though I didn't understand shit. Yeah, Breath of the Wild's great. Like, we only, well, I wouldn't say scratch the surface. We did about half of what Breath of the Wild has to offer. You could play that game for a long ass time. 120 shrines and the Korok seed stuff, and getting all the memories and all that shit. Like, we kind of just did what we had to get through the story. But I kind of did that on purpose because I didn't want to get stuck down doing all the side stuff and people getting bored of it. But it's great. I'm looking into playing... is it Team Fortress 2? I've never played Team Fortress or Team Fortress 2. I just never played them. Don't know much about them, honestly. Other than I know it's like a class-based shooter thing, like an Overwatchy type thing. That's about all I know. And there's like a dude that can go like I don't know what class what it's called. Thief? No, not thief. I don't know. He can go invisible, or no, he makes himself look like the other team. Something like that. That's my knowledge right there of Team Fortress 2. Providing TF2 that's Team Fortress 2 you're talking about, that is. Oh shit, I need to catch up on chat because you've already answered these questions. By TF2 do you mean Team Fortress 2 or Titanfall 2? I've seen both of them return. Team Fortress, I'm almost sure about it being before even seeing them. Oh, right, I see, yeah. You hear Breath of the Wild? Come out of a lurk for Breath of the Wild? What? Who's talking about my Zelda? What? Spy, that's the one. Yes, thank you. So yeah, my knowledge of Team Fortress 2 is very, very low. And there's not a fat dude, like a big dude with a minigun, right? I think that's about it. Breath of the Wild, what? What? Huh? What? Who? Where? Yeah, it's funny. Yeah, so Rice God, they're all the most recent last couple of months games we've played. Going forward, we're doing Trials of Mana. We're near the end of that. We might finish it today, maybe not. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. We'll see how we go after this. But so we're going to play that after this. And then following that, we're going to play XCOM Chimera Squad. And then after that, probably The Last of Us, to refresh everyone on the story of Last of Us for when Last of Us 2 comes out, which is in like 2 weeks or something. And then we'll be playing that when it comes out, and in between, I don't know. So the next few games is Chimera Squad and Last of Us, most likely. Of course I would come. Link was first crush. Link was only crush. I'm still in love with it. What is this song? Apart from terrible. Link was first crush. It's cute. I'm cheating on you. What? With Link. I can't hold my feelings back anymore. Well, yeah, I mean, I named my dog Zelda, so I'm obviously a huge fan of the Zelda games. Alright, well, this Bitgor isn't really doing much for us, is it? It's doing nothing. Not getting shit. I kind of like that the boss is like a giant chook in there. That's pretty good. Heavy is one of the favorite classes in TF2. He has a melee weapon called the Holiday Punch, which is just a pair of mittens. You don't hear the word mitten very often, do you? And if you crit someone or hit them from behind with them, it makes them laugh. So they can't do anything for a few seconds, and you can just taunt kill them with your finger guns. Your finger guns? Ah, I see. That's very funny. You just hit them and they start laughing. That's pretty good. Zelda Breath of the Wild is so confused. In what way? You're dead, no big surprises. What? You restarted Breath of the Wild for the 3rd time? What, just recently? Do you 100% it each time? Or do you just play it until you get bored of it and then start again, like a few months later type thing? So the first time I played it, I didn't actually get a whole 120 shrines. I think I got like 101 or something like that. Like close to all of them. But I was just like, eh. Like I didn't get the Korok seeds because there's like 700 or something of them. I had 300 and something. And like, just for completionist sake, I don't really want to have to like walk around or you know, glide around or whatever it is looking for 19 shrines when they could be fucking anywhere. And the Korok seeds, you know, I didn't want to do 400 more of them. So I just went, you know, I've played it to death. I've done everything apart from 19 shrines and stuff. So I played the crap out of it the first time around, and then the second time when we streamed it, we kind of just did the main stuff. Yeah, except for Korok seeds, but I'm planning to get all of them this time. You're gonna get all 700 and something. You're gonna get the, you know what the reward is for getting it, right? Yeah, it gets to a point where getting them is like, it doesn't do anything. You can't upgrade your stash, and you don't even need to upgrade your stash anyway. Like you always, well, I mean the way I have, the way I play it is I always have like all these good weapons in reserve, and I never use them. 700. There are 999. Oh well, I don't know. 999 then. I take it back. What was I saying? Yeah, I would have like 10 weapon slots, for instance, say, and I would have like the weapon I'm using and then 10 weapons, and I would, if whatever the weapon I was using broke, I would then go to the next shittest one and keep all the really good ones for like in the game later when I needed them type thing. And you beat the game and you've still got like 6 weapons you never used, so you don't even need the weapons, like all the upgrades and stuff. And same with shields, like, oh, I'm gonna keep this shield and this bow. I'm going to keep this bow that does like 1,000,000 damage for when I need it. And you finish the game and you have like 7 of those bows. So I mean, it's handy to have more infantry slot, but it's not really that necessary, I would say. I don't like collecting them for weapon slots. I just want them all. That's the best impression I've got. So the getting back to Bit Heroes for a sec. The set piece, the sets for this raid, the DPS set. It's weapon, offhand, chest, neck. Is that right? So helmet and ring are the two non-set pieces. I think that's right. One of the only things I know about Breath of the Wild is that you can go to a big Korok guy while you're not wearing any clothes, and he said something like, "You am naked. Me am naked. We're both naked." Really? That's amazing. I didn't know that. Hang on, I'm going to check the pinned messages. No, it's not there. Can anyone confirm that? I will try that. Didn't meet him yet. Raid set is main hand, head, body, neck. Main hand, so offhand and ring. Okay, thank you, Sue. Offhand and ring. I'll hold the phone. I've got this from last tier. 4% dual strike. I can up tier this. Mixed with this set with 15% dual strike. 19% dual strike. Over what I already have, which is 37.7. I'll be at like 56%. Gotta go later. Alright, Rascal, take care, dude. I'll see you soon. Thanks for popping in. I'll be like 55% dual strike. That's silly. That's super silly. Okay, are we done with Breath of the Wild? I want to go back to lurking. Yes, we're done with Breath of the Wild. You can go back to lurking. It's funny. Also a mythic offhand and mythic ring. Yeah, I heard that you can get like all slots done with just the raid. But I don't know what they do. The ring I've got here, negative 25% max shields, but 16% healing potency. So who gives a shit? I don't know what the offhand is though. Can I get a drop, please? I can still hear you if you talk about it again, I swear to God. I'll be good. I'll just talk about yellow 7s instead. Yellow 7, yellow 7, yellow 7. Okay, so the ring was healing potency, which I don't care about. Do we know what the offhand is? 25% damage to enemies below 30% health. Okay, that's pretty good. So, if you used that, you'd have 30% earth damage to enemies above 75% health, and when they get under 30%, you do an extra 25% flat. Yellow 7. Oh. It's so sexy. It's so yellow. It's so 7. So at this current rate of RNG, I won't get max tier before the next tier comes out. It's pretty bad RNG with a Bitgor. Because I'm not counting that chest, the skeleton chest as a legendary, like towards getting it, because it was from a chest, it wasn't from the boss. So still, we're basically 90-ish raids for one drop. Kaijin reminder. Was it reminder? I think it was reminder. All right, you bird bitch. Give me some. I think it's still silly that you can just do heroic straight away. Like, everyone wearing last tier's stuff is still strong enough to just do heroic. Sounds like the purpose of the set plus mythic is to do a big chunk at the beginning and then another big chunk to finish them off. Yeah. Oh, you think that is the offhand? Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. Like, that's why I looked at the set and I'm like, okay, yeah, you're doing 35% earth damage to things above 75%, and then 25% to stuff under 30%. 25%, sorry. Thank you for the follow as well, Zah. I appreciate it. Yeah. It seems pretty good. But so does 4% extra dual strike. Just to have a ridiculous amount. I don't know if I can up tier it. I don't know if I have the materials to do so. I mean, I can find out there. Chest guard of Zeus. To up tier, you'll need 2 mythics from tier 13 trial gauntlet. Well, let's not worry about up tiering that then. That's not going to happen. I mean, doing 25% damage, extra damage to things under 30% is pretty good. And with the 15% dual strike from the set, like, I'm gonna have a bunch anyway. I got extremely unlucky. Been grinding to get your Lyria scam, but I got the Logia scam that can also drop. Keep at it. You'll get there. I mean, if you're grinding for this schematic, you're grinding for the fams as well, right? So, have you got all the fams already? Because you need 18 of each. You already got all the fams and still no schematic? That's unlucky. That's super unlucky. Because it's like an epic schematic. It shouldn't be too hard to get. I don't have it, but I haven't farmed that dungeon at all. Come on. God damn it. Okay, we got 10 to go. Hopefully we can get something in 10. That's what I'm saying. But then when I see that an epic schematic drop, but it was like a good one, I was super depressed. Yeah, it can be like that. Yeah. It's like when you're trying to get gear, right? You know, you go and you kill the boss, and then as you kill the boss, it comes like a banner up the top says, like, this person has obtained this loot, and you think it's you, because as you kill the boss, it pops up saying like and you're like, fuck yeah, I got the mythic. Oh wait, no, it's not me, it's this guy. That always like makes me go, oh, but it was so close. Or when you see the yellow outline of the item, when you get an item at the end of a battle, you'll see like a yellow outline of it. And you're like, fuck yeah, legendary. Oh no, it's just a legendary material. Those two are both like, oh, but I was so close. Like, I don't know what this is meant to be. Is he meant to be like a wrestler with the, you know, the Nacho Libre kind of mask? Also, why are there giant bugs inside of a tornado? You wouldn't, it would be no. It would be no. I'll keep grinding to get the hilarious cam. Yeah, you got to keep at it. Perseverance. You'll get there. Have you got Remy T already? Are you using Welcome? Cool. Have you got, is he stable or is he just standard? I like Welcome, he's pretty good. But as we were talking about earlier in the stream, with the addition of element and then now all these status effects, stuff like Welcome is just going to become redundant, which is really sad. Because back then, before I quit for a long period of time, high tier was right. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I used Welcome as well. I still like that familiar a lot. I got mine to +5. Sometimes I use him in PvP for the empower, giant empowered hits. Oh, we can do one world boss. Okay, heroic. What is this? Where is this from? Reaper cape, Reaper tunic. Is that like in the shop or something? Cosmetic bundle. No. Should I go for Remy T +5 or just keep Welcome? But he, she isn't stabled. She, it. I mean, stables is handy because all your augments get stronger. But Welcome is just a better familiar. I don't know. That's a tough one. I mean, you already have Welcome. You don't have any Remy Ts. You'd have to start farming them all over again. I don't know, I'd probably stick with Welcome and try and stable him. Remy T +5 brings back bad memories. We'd have to start farming. Yeah. I mean, Remy T's not hard to make, but you already have a legendary healer. maybe just see if you can get through without stabling him. I don't know. And then you can start working on like new tier stuff. Like I would say Glazdos is good because that's who I use. But yeah, as we were just talking about with all the new elemental stuff and status stuff, like it's eventually they're going to become redundant. Reaper stuff is from one of the progress bundles. You can get the cosmetic version from the other tab in the shop. Oh, really? Okay. Progress bundles. Pfft. Pfft. Other. What, from the cosmetic chest? Or is it its own thing? Ah, these things. Right. Reaper bundle. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I was reluctant in trying to farm Walkham because I didn't want to waste time on stabling Walkham when I can grind for Glass Fams. Yeah, well that's the thing. You could use it until you get to... Wait, what tier are you in? I think Extermination's tier 10, right? Starts at tier 10, I think. You could just... Tier 8, okay. Yeah, well you could just use Hope and use Walkham to get to tier 10 and then just farm thingy Extermination. But the thing with that is you're gonna have to farm Extermination a lot anyway to get all the neural net ROMs. So you're bound to get the schematic. By the time you get, well, if you're gonna +5 one, I think it was 15 each one. So like, you know, a lot of neural net ROMs. You need what? 90. You need 90 neural net ROMs, which is not a quick process. For Glass Fams until tier 10, I'll try to stable Walkham. I don't know, man. I don't know. Glazdos is good in the fact that you can just, once you've +5'd him, you just make another one, and then you have 2 +5s. And they both, like, every subsequent Glazdos you have. So I have 4 of them. Purely just because I was bored. And I needed to farm something, so I just farmed more of him. So I go in 5v5 PvP, I just go with me and 4 Glazdosses, which is silly. But all the augments and stuff count for all of them. So every fam that you have multiple of, augments will carry over to all of them. So you don't need like augments for one Glazdos and then complete new augments for the second one, or complete new augments for the third one, etc. Like you put augments in one of them, it counts for all of them. So effectively, you just need to make 2 +5 Glazdosses, put an augments in them, and then you've got 2 bait tanks, healers, self-sufficient things, which is what I use. So yeah, it's pretty handy to, like, because he's a tank and because he can heal, you can use 2 of him. Just one in the front, one in the back, and he keeps himself alive, etc. So 2 Glazdosses is pretty good. If you're gonna go for that, then yeah, start trying to get your Teal'cs and stuff now. But if you can get Walkham, if you can use Walkham to get to tier 10, then yeah, do that and replace it with Glazdos. That would be my advice, I guess. But it's like, when people ask me, like, I'm stuck on flags and all this sort of stuff, I always tell them the same thing, that it's a gear check. So it's like your TS, your familiars, and your accessory and pet. If you have the right combination of those, you can get through the zones that you're stuck on, the flags that you're stuck on. But it's been so long since I've done a zone and flags and stuff that I've been stuck on that I haven't been able to complete, that I forget like what it was that I was like what I did to fix what I was stuck on. Because, you know, going forward, I would do each tier as it came out, and I would already be max TS from the previous tier, so I never got stuck on anything. But playing from the start now, like if you started a character now, going through, you know, there's like, I know the goos, one that people get stuck on, Brimby's one that people get stuck on, etc., because you're just going through and leveling up as you go. I want to work towards getting the Manticore set from Trials Gauntlet, but I don't know when I'll be strong enough for it. Manticore set, you say? This is rubbish. Okay. I'm going to read it off. What Manticore is. It is... Gain 2% for a 2 set, gain 2% redirect and 2% absorb. For 3 is 15% chance to vampirism, 3000 and, well, you know, a number when you get hit. So 15% chance to lifesteal effectively when you get hit. Or, and for number 4, gain 20% damage reduction and 15% redirect if you have the lowest health of your team. Right, so you just a bait set. That's interesting. Oh, it's that joke of the data. I don't know when you'll be strong enough for it. Well, I guess you need to do your DPS set first, right? Dad joke of the day. When the church relocated, it had an organ transplant. It's really bad. It's really bad. The thing about grinding for Welcomes is the Warfin is really hard to get. I don't want to waste gems to get it. Yeah, well, that's, yeah, you need two raid epics as well. You need Drufin and Duo Bombs. Plus 5ing Walken was a pain in the ass. Whereas Glasdosses, you just need Tilks, which is a dungeon fan, which is way easier to get. So yeah, I think I would just focus on getting Glasdos. If out of the 2 options, I mean, if the other options potentially whatever, but out of those 2, I would probably go for Walken. For Glasdos, sorry. Give me some loot, you prick. Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch. Bennett, you son of a bitch. Hope that Walken can carry it. I mean, he should be fine. He's a healer, right? So even non-stabled, like, he's still got heals. So if you have like good enough TS and stuff, that you should be fine. What's your in-game name? Is it Zar_EO as well? Battle mode. Why'd they put that in? That was just like, that was never a thing before. Really? Okay. So I would re-roll this. to get either dual strike or empower, because speed is meh. Dual strike and power should be better. You've got the same accessory as me, so that's good. When you hit an enemy is good. Empower, dual strike, empower, dual strike. Yeah, okay, you know what you're doing. Empower, dual strike. Oh my god, that's OP. Yeah, okay. You're all good. You know what's up. Too broke? Yeah, no, that's fine. When I looked at the rest of your stuff, I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't need to teach. You know what you're doing. One time I was thirsty at a party and managed to get a drink quickly because there was no punch. Nice. Supposedly looking up while in a battle was taking too much resources. Yeah. That's funny. Should I reroll or upgrade? Does it cost the same stuff to reroll and upgrade? Cost the same. You need mount guts regardless. It's been a while since I've done anything mount related. I guess getting max TS is more important. So maybe upgrade it to 4, because you'll get more TS each time you upgrade it. Then when it's at 4, then you can start re-rolling to try and get empower or dual strike instead of the speed. So yeah, I would say upgrade it first. Also, I posted the skills for the main hand of the Manticore set in Chicken Coop earlier. It's the fire S word skills. Okay. Let's take a look. Chicken Coop. Wait, where'd you post it? Ah, I see. What? It's a sword, but it's got like arrows on the skills. That's weird. Oh no, sorry. I got you. All right. Deals damage, fire damage to closest enemy and combustion. Shields. Deals fire damage and drain from the furthest enemy. Deals fire damage and drain from the weakest enemy. Deals damage to all enemies. That doesn't seem that great, but maybe I'm missing something. Oh shit, we're done. 5 to go. Can we get one piece of loot? That would be good. The only loot we get is out of a skeleton chest. That would be sad. Have you gotten much loot in the way of like sets and stuff yet, Spook? Or and like legendaries, anything? Or are you having bad RNG like me? Feels like the main purpose of it is to keep you alive with the shield and the drains, as well as the vampirism. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like the 1 SP shield and the 1 SP drain. That like the skills weren't that impressive. Like they weren't that like, oh shit, that looks good. But maybe it's like one of those things that you don't fully get it until you use it type thing. The only loot I got was that mythic. Yeah, what the hell is with the drop tables, man? It's terrible. All right. This raid seems quicker than last raid as well, like the clear times. Maybe it's just because I'm using Bitgor, but it seems to go a bit quicker. With the Manticore set, I could probably run an offensive pet. Yeah, I guess, with the self-healing and stuff. I feel like the only problem with doing that is because you fuck people, you fuck others around, like that have you on their raid team, right? Because that happens to me quite a bit, like during GVG and stuff. Like my raid team all use like offensive pets, and then I do a raid, and I'm like, what the hell? Why am I dying? And I look and everyone's just got like offensive pets on. It's like, that's why. I'd feel bad putting an offensive pet on. But I guess first and foremost, you got to look after yourself. Yellow 7. All right, boss. Are we up to you yet? No. I mean, we're getting a bunch of those, shut the fuck up. That's nice. We're getting a bunch of those materials. I've already forgotten what they were called. We have 2 of that dude already. You could use a defensive pet for ultimate beef. Beef. Ultimate. What are they called again? Monster cell. So I've got 75 monster cells just from running around. Like just from in raids and stuff. I haven't exchanged any loot from this tier yet. So that's a lot just for running around in like 2 days. So even though I have that set neck, I'm not upgrading it yet because if I use it, I'm going to take this off, which is going to get like 2% in power, 2% speed is handy, obviously. So I'd probably keep like this shit on until I can upgrade it. So probably I'll replace the helmet first. Because there's no point breaking up the set pieces and stuff if I can help it at least. Alright, I'm going to go play Overwatch for a bit. See you guys. Alright, take care. Have fun. Who do you play on Overwatch? Who's your main on Overwatch? I think he went before I asked. That's sad. The shock thing is insane. Yeah, it was like an AoE damage, wasn't it? I think. Hang on, let me read the shock thing again. Shock. Each hit applies a stack on the target. Upon receiving the third stack, they explode, dealing damage to all enemies equal to the amount of damage stacked. Yeah, that seems super strong. Oh, no, you still hit. The hero I have the most time on is Roadhog, but recently I've been trying to get better at Wrecking Ball. Okay. Roadhog good. Wrecking Ball's annoying. But I haven't played Overwatch in a long time. Either way, go and have fun. Wreck ball things. Ball wreck things. Hamster ball. Wreckage. Like, I don't even know what heroes are, have been released since last time I played. It's the same thing with League of Legends. Like, I haven't played League in years, and sometimes it pops up on here or there, or you see something about it, and it's some like champion. You're like, fuck, who the hell is that? I've never seen that person before. Like 20 heroes have been released since the last time I played it. The only problem using a Bitgor or a Gore in general, like especially as free to play, is that when it runs out, you go back to 25% speed and it feels so lethargic. You're like, oh god, I'm back to this crap. And you can't just run Gores all the time because you don't have them. So running like super speed like this is so good. Like even without the additional item find and capture rate and all that sort of stuff. Like just the movement speed is awesome. It gets stuff done so much quicker. I think I have like a bunch of rocket boots and rocket skates or something, and we've got for monthly logins and all that shit that I could use, I guess, on just like a normal 25% day. I think it's a Titans World Boss. Gonna take a while to get it. Yeah, World Boss gear sucks. How do you even get Gores? Well, you get some for free each month from daily login. The last day of each month of your monthly login, you get a Bitgor. You get one of these. There's rewards for like PvP and Trials Gauntlet. Sometimes there's Gores as rewards. Then there's events like, you know, Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving and Easter and all that sort of stuff. They usually give you some free stuff like that. But I hoard. Like, I never spend anything. That's why I've got a heap. Like, we got 2 of these for free. Like, I can't even remember why. It was like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Like the last week of like the previous tier or something like that. We got 2 of these for free. These were in bundles that don't exist anymore, so I'm just holding on to them. That was a free gift. Everyone got a Bitgor at some point. Yeah, these are the monthly login rewards. I don't remember how I got Bitgors, but I got 2 of them. So yeah, I just save. I never spend anything. I only ever spend like Bitgors and Bitgors and all that, like any Gore that I have. Usually is the same at the start of a tier to like try and boost, like get momentum going. This tier just did not happen. I just haven't got shit. I got 1 set, so you know that's good. I'm not complaining about getting a set. Just the lack of amount of stuff that I've got is bad. Like 2 drops in like, you know, 90 plus raids with a 500% on. It's pretty bad. Thought you had to pay for it like everything else. No, they do have. Well, they used to have Gores in the shop. like bundles for gems. They don't do that anymore, which is super annoying. So what they had was a 4,500 gem box. So it was expensive, but you got an egg gore and 7 raid shard baskets and I think 7 token duffels or something. But you bought, like I bought it for the egg gore and the 7 raid shard baskets. So raid shard baskets is 20 raids. So 7 raid shard baskets is 140 raids. But what an egg gore is, it's 250% boost to everything, but for a week. So it's not like a 500% Bitgor, like huge, massive buff, but 250% is still 250%. But it's for the whole week, and you get 7, you used to, when it was available, 7 raid shard baskets as well. So effectively, you have the buff for 7 days, and you get 7 raid shard baskets. Effectively, you use 1 raid shard basket a day. That's like the idea of it, I guess. So I would just buy them every time they were on sale. Because that was really good. Like a week-long buff, as well as 7 raid shard baskets. It was too good to pass up. But now they don't sell them anymore. And it sucks. So I've still got my 2 egg gores sitting there that I haven't used from 2 previous bundles that I bought. But all of my raid shard baskets are pretty much gone now. I think I have 3 left. Yeah, I have 3 left. So that's not good. I have 4 of these as well, which is like 8 shards instead of 20. So I've got a little bit left, but not much. So I'll probably use all of that next time I use a Bitgor, which might be like during the week or something. Yeah. That's basically it. But I just hoard everything as much as I can. I got a heap of energy potions from my guild shop, of which I have nearly 2 million. I can buy more. How much is that going to cost? Yeah, so I could buy like another 100 more, 150 even, close to more. Got to go for a while. See ya. Okay, Amal. When you come back, we'll be in Trials of Mana. But I'll see you soon. Yeah, I just have good willpower with items and consumables and stuff, and I just save them up. But when they took all those gem bundles with all the gores and stuff out of it, they brought them into the shop, and all the free-to-play people were happy because it's like, oh, hooray! Now we can finally buy some consumables and play with the big boys type thing. And then they just took them out. And it's like, oh, so yeah. So I'll probably use another Bitgor during the week and do some more raid shard baskets and all that sort of stuff. Because there's no point using, a consumable like a whatever gore and not doing something with it. So there's no point using a Bitgor and just doing that natural regen. You have to use, a bunch of raid shards and all this stuff along with it. So I could buy all that energy and then use all that energy on world boss and just do an absolute shit ton of world boss. With like a Bitgor or something on it and just get like 1 million, try and get like 1 million legendaries that way to break down for the materials. Would it be a waste? Yeah. So I try and tell that to newer players because they get something like, oh shit, I'm gonna get like a big boost, I'll do it, and then they don't have like consumables to use alongside it, and they end up wasting it. But if you get it for free, it's not like it costs you anything, But it's better if you can save it and use it, when you can do a heap of content with it rather than just wasting it on natural regen. But I have good willpower. I know a lot of people don't, and they'll get it and they'll go, fuck it, I'll just use it now. But yeah, I've effectively saved, not too much, but I've saved a lot where I've got a lot of consumables. Like 2 egg gores, that's 2 whole weeks worth. And then 4 more Bitgors, and I'm due for my end of month one soon, I think. And I've got 1 Buckgor, and I've got 2 Bubgors, and 2 of the other one that we got for free. So like, I've got too many consumables as far as gores go to use alongside with other consumables. Like I don't have enough of the other consumables, like raid shard baskets and that to make them worth using. So if I used like my egg gore, for instance, it would just be a week of natural regen, and that's kind of a waste. So yeah, effectively I have too many gores and not enough other consumables. Do you think fishing is a viable thing for when you've done all your daily regens? Oh, I hate fishing in this game. It's pointless. For me, it's pointless. Like, it has rewards and stuff, but I do not like it at all. It's the reward for the amount of time put in is just not worth it. So, I mean, William, you're still here. Obviously, you fish like a bunch, right? You go fishing a lot in this. Like you were saving up for the mythic rod, weren't you? From memory. You fish a lot? Yeah. I mean, some people like it. I don't like it at all. I think that was the last raid. It was. That sucks. Okay, did we get anything? No, we didn't get shit. We got this out of a skeleton chest. So that was 25 raids with Bitgor. And got nada. So, yeah, if we take a look at the event and we look at the rewards, like if you rank 1, then you're going to get 3,000 gems. That's great, but you're not going to rank 1, let's be honest. Points, if you get 1,000 points, you get what, 20 gems? I guess this. But like, you can get 20 gems from watching 2 ads. Rather than fishing for 1,000 points. You know, the rewards just aren't that great. I don't know. It's for me that it's the time invested for the reward is shitty. But if it's relaxing and you enjoy it or whatever, then by all means. But yeah, I guess if you want to keep playing Bit Heroes and you don't have any regen to use, then fishing is an option. But I don't know. It's not for me. It's definitely tedious if you don't enjoy it though. I saw the trouble of going from 500 points to 1,000 points is not worth it. Yeah, each tier, each like thing up of points, like 1,000 points to get 20 gems. It's like, it's nothing. Like, what's the point? I just get to 500, call it. Yeah, it's probably a good call. The way I do fishing is I fish and until I get an epic or better fish, and then I stop. So as soon as I get an epic or better, I stop. Because I'm just like, fuck it, that'll do. Notorious Jew. Welcome, hello. You've come right at the end of the Bit Hero stream. As soon as we get one more person in here, we're going to do this last world boss and then we're finished Bit Heroes. But we are going to stream Trials of Mana straight afterwards. So if you want to stick around and chat and have a chat, we'll be starting a new stream in a sec. But the Bit Heroes one is finished. You're weird. You enjoy fishing in Bit Heroes? Like fishing in Stardew Valley was cool. I've seen the fishing in Bit Legends. It's like, it's not too bad, I guess. But I don't know. Fishing in Bit Heroes is kind of lame for me. I mean, it's weird how many like games in every game. It's weird how many games on that topic have fishing in it as a side little thing. You remember like Ocarina of Time? You'd go fishing and like I think in a Final Fantasy game, in Nier Automata, like in Monster Hunter, like just this side fishing thing. I don't know. It's weird. There's just so many games have fishing in it. Here we go. Let's see if we can get a world boss legendary. Oh, we're all cool kids on our hoverboards. Anthony, welcome. What's going on? It's taking so long because of this guy. Wait, this isn't Google. Correct. And nothing. Alright. Well, that was kind of lame as far as rewards go. I hit 30 million gold though, so I guess that's something. And almost 402, so that's also something. But no loots apart from the skeleton chest. But as I said, I'm not counting that as a legendary from the raid because it's not from the boss. So in my head, it's different. I don't know. Anyway, didn't get much. But I guess XP and all that, it's still something. Pip, good morning. Anyway, that's it for Bit Heroes. Pip and Anthony, we're going to Charles and Manor right now. So we're just going to end this stream and start up a new one in a few minutes once I have swapped everything over. Either way, for the Bit Hero crew, I will see you guys next week. And for everyone else, I'll see you in the next stream. Okay, bye!